and welcome to episode 41 of the Tavern Chat Podcast. I'm your host, Eric Tenkar, your bartender in the OSR, your main proprietor at Tenkar's Tavern, the blog. Today, it's Tuesday morning. I am up extra early because I got things I gotta get done today. Figured I'd get this done early. Let's see if I can get through this without sounding like an allergy-filled ass. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try to make Tuesdays like a Kickstarter Roundup day. Something I don't want to see something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue, nothing like that. But it's gonna be stuff I recommend, stuff that I'm not sure I would recommend, not that I'm not recommending it, and then hopefully I can always find one where I go, what the fuck? So I think I have that covered. So, without further ado, well, let's start out with something pretty new. City of Brass, Epic Adventure for 5e and Swords and Wizardry from Frog God Games. I've covered this on the blog side when it released. I'm just putting this out there that I think that some of the finest artwork I have seen in RPGs, not some, the finest artwork I've seen in RPGs is in this project. The artwork, if you go to the Kickstarter page, is simply amazing. I'm hoping to convince the Frogs to release some more artwork. And I know I saw some prints at North Texas RPG that I think they walked one night. If you're the ass that has them, the Frogs wouldn't mind getting them back, I guess, but whatever. But the artwork is stunning. It should be a damn good adventure, too. But the artwork is simply above and beyond. You know, if you like full-color art that, I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for, speaks, it's lively. It's got life to it. And the adventure looks pretty good, too. And I look forward to the adventure. I love that whole Arabian Nights era of, I guess it's fiction, or is it fairy tales, or a little bit of both. Just love that era. So, aiming to raise 40,000 before stretch goals kick in. This launched on Sunday night. It's just a hair under 35K as I speak, and if you want it in print, you're talking $95 plus shipping. Print plus PDF. I think it's going to be worth it. 5e, Swords and Wizardry, no Pathfinder. If you haven't figured it out yet, Pathfinder is being left to the side. The announcement for 2e was probably a surprise to the vast majority of third-party publishers, if not all third-party publishers. After Paizo had insisted for years there would never be a new edition. Now, never say never. And the truth is that new editions are what raise money on the short term. So, all right. Again, it's what it is. So, but as for the Kickstarter itself, City of Brass, I'm already backing at 95. Now, next one I'm looking at. Haven't covered this on the blog yet. I will. The Forgotten Dungeon Mega Adventure for AD&D, D&D 5e, DS, and SSW. Now, here's the problem. When you use abbreviations that are for games or rule sets that very few people know about, if any, abbreviations are hard. Because I'm going DS. No, I mean, Whatever. It just doesn't. It's not good. In any case, DS is Dragon Scales, an RPG from James Ward and Stephen A. Lee. So I'm kind of covering two at once, I guess, on this one. And SSW is 77 Worlds, another James Ward RPG that was kickstarted. I understand that, well, here, Forgotten Dungeon Mega Adventure is written by Eddie Jones, but it's kickstarted by Stephen Lee, who is kickstarting Dragon Scales. How does he have, I just realized, how does he have two concurrent Kickstarters? I thought that was a no-no after the Ken Whitman scandal. Look at that. Something I'm looking at, and my eyes open, and I go, holy crap. I don't know. In any case, a mega dungeon for numerous rule systems is tough. It's tough enough to do it for two. To do it for four, I don't know. Now, the art looks good on the Mega Dungeon, don't get me wrong. And he's got folks like Darlene and Diesel participating, doing some of the dungeon art. So, I mean, on that level, it should be good. I just, I get worried when I see multiple systems float in the book, I guess. I don't know. And why declare compatibility or talk about AD&D and D&D 5e? I also thought those are things that that's why everybody goes 5e. You know, you're talking about D&D 5e, but you don't say it. You don't say AD&D, you say Osric. You don't say basic D&D, you say Labyrinth Lord. You don't say original D&D, you say Swords and Wizardry. It's all things you can avoid declaring compatibility, which isn't allowed under the OGL, if I recall correctly. In any case, for $15, you get the Forgotten Dungeon ready to play in your AD&D campaign. With the Forgotten Dungeon and softcover is $25 or more. Okay. If you want softcover and a PDF, $35. I hate when the PDF isn't, and it does include other stuff. It includes 11 by 17 maps, a dragon pendant, PDF map booklet. Here's my little issue there. Again, I hate paying extra for the PDF, but I understand they give you more stuff. But that dragon pendant means you can't ship media mail. So you just hurt yourself on shipping costs. Or you hurt your backers on shipping costs, depending on whether it's added in at the end or not. Oh, well. Oh, at $45, you get it as a boxed loot box. I'm guessing you get it in the box. All right. I don't know. I want to like it. There's parts of it I do like. But there's parts of it that make me go, I'll do a little bit more research before I post about it on the blog side. Now, Dragon Scales. This is a new RPG written by James Ward and Stephen Lee. It uses some cards as part of the system, so it says, supposed to know about the authors. Many of you know, James Ward created Metamorphosis Alpha. Yeah, we all know that. Gamma World. Yep, the Lost 77 Worlds RPG. I only know about it because I saw it on Kickstarter, and I always look at Kickstarter. It's not really something that's knocking down doors. So, these Demigods, Greyhawk, Handbound Adventures, hardbound. That's another thing. If your first paragraph is something that you're trying to, grab people, grab a friend to proofread. Okay, that's one of my little pet peeves. Listen, when I do blog posts, when I screw up, yeah, and admittedly, it's just me. I don't have Rach coming over because she's probably at work when my post is going up to proofread me. So if it's not caught by whatever program I'm using in the day, usually it's Grammarly for Chrome, it's probably going to it gets past that, like, handbound and hardbound. But, it especially for a Kickstarter page with 13 days to go, its first update was June 6th, launched on June 5th. So it's been up for almost 3 weeks, and nobody caught it. Because that part can be edited. You can always change on your Kickstarter your main page. You just can't change the pledge levels. You can add to them. You can close old ones, but if there's a mistake in one of those, that's there and it's there to stay. So, this game, Dragon Scales, is one of the systems that can be used with the Forgotten Dungeon Mega Adventure. And then going on to the one that I can't believe actually fucking... It not only has it funded, it had a $5,000 goal. It's almost at 14,000. It's got 27 days to go, 528 backers, and it's 20-sided dice. So fuck instead of a 1, and yeah instead of a D20. Black, red, or blue dice. Now you can only order them in a minimum of 10 dice of the same color. That would be $15. 12 dice, 4 of each color, is $18. We're not going to go beyond that. Do you really need dice that say fuck or yeah? First off, I was like, fuck! For rolling 20, like, awesome! And not, yeah. And as a player, do I get to declare which one is which? Yeah, that's my 1. Fuck! It's 20. Oh, but all right. So you rolled yeah. No, yeah is my 20. If you only have one thing changed on a die, it's constant. When you have 2, it can be either or. And I think it's here. I'm gonna say it. I think it's fucking stupid. So no, the fuck yeah dice will not be at my game table. And if running a convention game, don't bring your fuck yeah dice to you can bring them to the table. You can show them around. You can roll them on the side. You can make dice towers with them. We all like making our little dice towers. You're not rolling it in my game. I'm sorry, man. And I hope. Oh wow, you can get 100 of these for $119. Because wait. You can actually back for $333. You get 250 dice. Or if you're the man who wants to have fuck yeah dice anywhere, and I don't see any women really desiring fuck yeah dice, but $666, because we all know the devil makes fuck yeah dice. You get 500 dice. So you're not really saving any money from going from $333 for $250 to $666 for $500. Oh, at $59 you can get dice tray, skulls, and dice. Here's the problem with the skulls. Then they take a picture on an angle that's mostly from above, so you really don't get to see much of what the skull is, except for the fact that it's got a flat top with a triangular cutout for the die. Yeah. Looks like they got those like in a... We got a bunch of these skulls real cheap. How can we get rid of them? Lino, let's make them as stands for the fuck yeah dice. Yeah, I'm not digging the fuck yeah dice. Did anybody catch that? All right. That's enough of my Kickstarter ramblings for today. Later on this week, hopefully an interview with Zach Laser for Our God Games. Got to work out details on that. We can talk about my new title. We'll get to that later. And whatever else comes to my mind. Thank you for stopping by, folks. I really appreciate it. Rate this podcast if you can on iTunes. We have one rating. It's beautiful. Thank you. I want enough that we can actually get, like, when people look at the podcast, they'll see it's like, oh, wow, it's got X number of stars. We only have one rating. Doesn't get us there. In any case, God bless. Stay safe. Roll those dice well. And I will talk with you again tomorrow. Laters.